Hey, I bet you're wondering, what are net carbs? Well, don't look at me, I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so let's break it down. Net meaning total sum of something, and carbs, well, you're not that dumb since you're on the channel. No offense. Sorry. Alright, so let's put that together. That means total carbs. Now, I know when you read a food label and it already says total carbohydrates, you're like, I thought that's the total carbohydrates, Ali. Well, net carbs are different. Net carbs are the things that we add up as diabetics to dose for insulin. Those are the things that bring our blood sugar up. If you're not a diabetic and you just want to know the total carbs, well, let's break it down. Let's look at a food label for a minute. Okay, so I know it says total carbohydrates, and you're probably thinking, where's the net carbs? Some companies do the favor of adding net carbs for you, like for example Quest bars. I love Quest bars, shout out to Quest, plug. They do the subtraction for you. They show you what to subtract from the total carbs and what counts as a net carb. So if we're looking at a food label, number one, you always subtract fiber. Fiber subtracts from total carbs. That's one, never forget that. Number two, etherol. Etherol is basically stevia, the etherol plant. It's a sweetener, it's a so-called healthy sweetener. I love it, I use it all the time instead of Splenda. It's not a sugar alcohol, it's etherol. It's like ghost carbs. Subtract that as well if that's in the food. And then the third one is a majority, but sometimes it's not all the time. Sugar alcohols. I'm pretty sure you guys know what that is. That's aspartame. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sucralose. The name brand of Splenda. Basically, you subtract that from carbohydrates. Some say you might want to dose for half of that or consider that half a carb. So if it's, let's say, 10 sugar alcohols, you would dose for 5, add it to the, subtract it from the total carbohydrates. But for the majority, if you're really doing your research, go ahead and search which one's the sugar alcohol. Maybe do another video on that to subtract or to keep. But for the majority, I subtract sugar alcohols. Okay, so that's how you get your net carbs, and that's pretty much it. If you're dosing for insulin, dose for net carbs. And if you're not diabetic, a lot of people say this is a bunch of BS, but I'm calling them out on it. So what's up? So that's pretty much it. I'm Ali Abdul Kareem from Diabetes TV. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope to see you guys soon. Ow!